Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Teaching Foxy. In our previous videos, we've talked about various aspects of airline traveler for beginners, and we've discussed various aspects. In this video, we're going to talk about unaccompanied minors and young passengers. Before we go forward, request you all to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. This will only encourage me to post such more informative videos and keep me going on. Thank you. So going forward, let's talk about unaccompanied minor. What is an unaccompanied minor? So in an airline terminology, a child within the age of 15 is not permitted to travel alone. So if a passenger comes alone, who's underage, less than 15 years, based on certain airlines, it can reduce or increase. 15 years is a benchmark most of the airlines follow. So if a passenger is less than 15 years old, they will not be allowed to fly without any parental supervision. So in case a parents want or a guardian wants this child to fly alone, they are requested to contact the local airline and inform them beforehand. So airline makes arrangements where necessary documents are filled. This particular travel is called travel of an unaccompanied minor. This minor is traveling without any adult parent or guardian along. So the passenger fills in an unaccompanied minor form. The parent or the guardian fills in the form. There are certain basic details about the parent or the guardian. There are certain details about the traveler. They also check if the traveler, the child, is allergic to something. Is there something which particularly they would want to know, stuff like that. And the parent is also required to fill in the form manually and give the details of the person who's going to collect the minor at the arrival point. In case of an unaccompanied minor, the parent or the guardian is requested to stay back at the airport till the flight departs. So once the form is filled, the parent fills in the form, hands over the unaccompanied minor along with the form to the airline staff. Airline staff collects the minor, takes him to the check-in counter, checks in the baggage and collects the boarding pass. This staff who's allotted this duty is with the unaccompanied minor all the way through, from the time the passenger checks in till the time the passenger boards the aircraft. So the airline staff checks in the passenger, clears the security, clears the boarding process, takes the passenger to the aircraft seat. The unaccompanied minor makes the unaccompanied minor sits in the aircraft seat, hands over the form to the cabin crew, takes an acknowledgement from the cabin crew. So the cabin crew acknowledges the unaccompanied minor, goes and speaks to the unaccompanied minor, makes the minor comfortable. After the minor is comfortable, the staff leaves the aircraft and comes down, and the parent stays in the airport till the time the flight takes off. And what happens when the passenger flight arrives in the So in the arrival city, the cabin crew, the air hostess who's taken handover of the unaccompanied minor, they on the arrival there is a staff allotted to assist this unaccompanied minor. They collect the minor from the cabin crew, give an acknowledgement of the form to the cabin crew, checks if the unaccompanied minor has any hand luggage, escorts the unaccompanied minor from the arrival through the arrival hall, takes the unaccompanied minor at the arrival hall, where the person receiving at the arrival hall will prove the identity of themselves. If the identity tallies with the identity in the form, the airline staff speaks to the parent of the unaccompanied minor who has handed over the minor at the departure city. Once the identity is confirmed and the parent gives an okay, the minor is handed over to the person who's come to receive. This is a basic terminology, how the entire process happens. Based on the airline which you're flying, there can be a service charge for handling an unaccompanied minor or a young passenger. Please contact the respective airline to get more details. If you have any questions or queries, please do let me know. Happy to answer them. Thank you.